everyone and welcome back to a new video. So, quite a bit has happened since the last video. Quite a few days into the season now, and as you can see I have joined up on another island with Posha26. Hopefully I am saying that right, otherwise that's a little bit awkward, but nah, she'll be right. In today's video I'm going to show you guys how you can progress in adventure, improve your set, and just explain a little bit about it, as it took me a little bit of time just to learn it. So let's get right into it. So currently the island has two sets. We have the God set and we also have just a Demi set. So to start off, I'm going to show you guys how to progress up in adventure. This is the set that I'll be going around in. It's pretty much just a Demi set, so it's alright. And we do have the Bandit mask, which as you can see, 1.5 times AP and 1.175 times damage is nice. It's really good to get your hands on a Bandit mask, but they do cost quite a bit. They will be cheaper though as the Iron Adventure comes out. So what we'll do, we'll hop into Adventure and we'll go through how I started building up my set. Before I joined these guys, my set was looking like this, which is an alright set. I was just focusing on getting decent armor before I went over and put gems on. Before we do jump in adventure, one quick thing, there is two ways you can do it, getting a nice set. First of all, of course, you can buy a set. If you got a bit of money, you'll be able to find some steals on AH if you take your time with what you want to purchase. And also, the other way is to grind it out, which is what most people would do. Also, before we hop in, if you type /add drops and we come over here to a bandit grassland, in here you can see what each bandit drops, so you can see what kind of armor you want to be getting. Today I'll be showing you how I worked up to getting vicious armor, so let's start off. First thing I did, of course, was I grinded the simple bandit mobs just with my everyday set. So of course, at the moment I can one-shot the bandits just because they're low HP, but at the start it will take a little bit. And just simply keep grinding these guys and they'll eventually drop you some basic armor. Alright, and as you can see, this is the armor that it drops you. Just simple bandit armor. It's nothing too special, but it is something to start with. Alright, here are the coordinates for the next bandits that we're going to be visiting in adventure. So make sure just to refer back here to double check on the coordinates as we go. Alright, so what we're going to want to do now is head over to the healthy bandits where we can get the tank gear. And just check the coordinates just before earlier so you know where to go. Alright, now that we are over by the healthy bandits, as you can see there is a massive tree right there, so it's pretty easy to find. But what you're going to want to do is slowly start grinding these ones, and what they're going to do is drop you they're going to drop you a bunch of stuff, but you're looking to get their gear, and also I believe it's an axe they drop. Yeah, so we're looking to grab the tank gear. And there is also an axe that they'll drop. Again, just before, you can head back to before where the coordinates were to find the truck bandits, but they're right next to the healthy bandits, so it's nice and easy to find. Now, what you're going to want to do is farm these guys to get their gear. One thing you can do, there is a one-way, so what you'll do, grab these tier 2s and just keep running up the stairs and jump over the top. Once you do that, they're going to be trapped up the top. Or most of them will be. Unfortunately, those ones got stuck in the cobwebs, but you can kill them off. Now, in the tank gear, you will be taking a bit of damage, but here, as you can see, there is a bit of a one-way here. So you can just come in here and keep killing these guys. But what you're going to need to do is make sure all of them die, so the next ones will respawn. To get my trunk gear, I didn't actually use that because there was always someone there. What I did is I came up the stairs, and I'd fight 1 or 2 at a time, maybe 3, just depending on how I was going, but you want to make sure you do check your health levels, and hopefully you don't drop too far. Now, once you do get your trunk gear, you are able to get the you're able to head over to the vicious bandits, which is what the gear I was personally aiming to get because it gives you high damage, although you don't get as much health. It does take a while to get the trunk gear. It will take you a while to get it, so just make sure you stick with it, keep going, and you'll eventually get it. Now we'll head over to the vicious bandits, and I'll show you where you can grind. Alright, now we have made it over to the Vicious Bandits. In your trunk gear, you are still going to take quite a bit of damage, but the trunk gear is pretty tanky, so you should be able to survive against a few of them, but you definitely can't be taking on hordes of them. So what you're going to want to do is, there is a bit of a glitch spot that you can use. So you'll see that there's 3 buildings here and there's the hut in the middle. What we want to do is head over to the building standing alone. Now, when you head in, what you might want to do at the start is come in here and drag a couple out and kill these guys. Once you take down a few of them, you'll be able to run up the stairs. And if you just stop about here, most of the way up the stairs, kill off any of the ones that are on you. And now here you'll be able to fight off the next few that are stuck over here. Now I do recommend using this glitch spot if you can, because these ones deal a lot of damage to you. So of course you do have a higher chance of dying against these ones. But you do need to make sure all of them die so the next lot spawn in. Alright, now you should have gotten a bit of vicious gear. So you might have something looking like this set here. Now when I was grinding, I didn't end up getting a vicious chest plate. I did keep the trunk chest plate just because it has good fortification and health. A main thing is you do want a pretty good strength. As you can see here, I got 7 strength, 2 strength, and I've got 11 strength, which is alright armor. It's not the best. You could find some better in AH. If you do, just take your time, come through, and as you can see, there's a bunch of vicious gear up here for 60k. So you could just buy it instead of grinding it out, but it is up to you. What you want to do, after you do get a decent set, you should have gotten quite a few chests grinding up to get the gear, because it does take a while. You start to open up the gems that you made, and also apply the sockets to what you need, and you'll be able to slowly build up a set that looks similar to this. And then once you do start getting gems on, you'll be able to grind out everything that you need. Well, I've been grinding out on the sniper bandits, purely because they do have all the bot upgrades, which of course you can never have enough of. The armor that it drops is alright, but I don't tend to keep it. If you type /adv again, you come over here to your adventure shop. You can click your adventure skills. Now if we come into bandit grass, as you can see, I am level 74 here, and you do get tokens as you go, but you have to buy the tokens. Currently I can claim my 60th token, but that costs 95,000, which I'm currently not needing to get any more tokens. But one thing I do recommend is getting the adventure efficiency up as high as you can. That is because it increases your XP for each mob that you kill, meaning that you'll level up quicker. Another couple things is upgrading your PvE damage and also your dodge level. Take a little bit less damage and you can deal more damage. Alright, so the big reason to go up levels is so you can upgrade your adventure skills, but also at level 65 you have a chance to spawn mini bosses. Now from these mini bosses you can get different things. So far, as you'll see, I'll put up a clip of fighting the mini bosses in the god set, but you can get different things like this chest plate here, which does, as you can see, it sells for 800,000, which is quite nice. You can also get a bunch of different stuff from the bosses depending on which one that you verse. But speaking about the bosses, you will need a decent set to be able to kill them. Otherwise you'll be doing a little bit of damage, run away, get your health back, and deal a little bit more damage. Here I'll just roll the clip of fighting the bosses in the god set. Alright, so the first boss that I versed, I was just helping someone else out, so it was pretty easy to kill, but I didn't get any rewards. Then my own boss spawned about a minute later, and as you can see, I barely take any damage because it is a very good set, and that's just the chest plate that I got from it. So yeah. Alright, so that is the video. Hopefully you all did enjoy. Sorry I didn't end up showing you the god set, but currently at the ending of this recording someone is using it, so I'm not able to show that off. Hopefully in later videos I will show you the god set, and I'll take on some tier 5 mobs, which I should be able to get some pretty good loot from. If you guys did enjoy, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you got any more questions or any suggestions, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one.